Hello everybody and welcome back to Balake Farms, Saxlingham. So, we got harvested last month and this month we're gonna, well, I say last month, we're still in the month. We are just gonna try and finish the baling, and then after we've finished the baling we can get all these bales picked up, get them into storage until December where they're worth the most. We've also done the canola harvest now, so we've got 4 fields sat empty. Now, I think we'll plant one of these as canola for next year, but I kind of want to do some more corn. Well, a lot more corn, a bit of sunflowers, and stuff that's going to make us some serious money. Maybe even soybeans, but for now I think we'll plant one as canola and we'll leave the other 3 empty and we'll run it like that for the time being. Obviously we don't need any more oats for the time being because we managed to fill the cereal factory up. So if we have a quick look, so I think the cereal factory is now, this one is full of oats and we've got some in storage. We moved some grapes over to start making some raisins, so hopefully they start producing. We've got the canola running now. All the canola is in the oil mill and it is producing us into canola oil, so that should make some money once it's done. Open air garden is still making grapes, happy days, and the sawmill is out. So we're going to crack on. I'm going to try and quickly get this field baled before it gets too late. Then we'll bring the telehandler up. We'll get them we'll start with one field. We'll get it loaded so that we can get a worker, or I will drill the other field with canola. So I'll quickly get this bashed out and I'll see you guys shortly. Right, so that is the baling completed for this year's harvest. And as you can see, we've got plenty of bales. We should be able to have a look at statistics and see how many we got in total. So, bales produced 25 apparently. 25 bales, so quite a few. But we'll we've got the low loader in the field already. So I'm going to run this back to the yard now, drop the baler off, probably leave the Vulture there for now, but bring the telehandler back and I'll start loading up the trailer, and then we'll bring that back to the yard and then we can get them put into storage until December, or unless we need the money we'll come and sell them bit by bit, but obviously the best time is December, so it's better if we can wait for it. So I'll run down here, I'll pick the telehandler up and I'll see you in the field, hopefully with a nice full trailer. we're about halfway through collecting this field. I am just slowly pulling this trailer across the field with a telehandler. I will chuck it on the fence when we get out of the field, but I think the fence is still up the road at the moment. But just thought I'd bring it a bit nearer so I didn't have to travel so far. So we've got 182,000 litres on so far. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more bales to collect. So we should get pretty much all on this load, and then we can take it back to the yard and then start collecting the next field if it doesn't get too dark. So yeah, I'm just putting the trailer a bit closer. I'm going to turn it to this way. I think what it is because I've put this attachment on the back of this Bobcat so I can tow trailers a little bit. I think it's just a bit too much weight on the front end of it, and it lifts my wheels up, so it's not very handy really, but it does move the trailers around, which is great because, to be fair, a good telehandler means you can move some trailers about. So I'm going to carry on stacking these poorly, getting them on the trailer, and then we will drop these off into the bale storage on this farm, which I haven't used yet. And I don't know if it will take Heston bales, because obviously Heston balers are a mod, but I can't see why it wouldn't, but we can always give it a try. So yeah, I'll carry on stacking these on here, and I'll see you guys at the yard. Well, really annoying about this trailer, it decides to auto load when you don't want it to, and then it takes all your straps off when you go to the deck, so just have to keep putting straps on so don't knock them over by accident, because I will be gutted. Right, let me crack on with this and then I'll see you guys shortly. Right, I think that shall do it for the first load, because every time I go near it with a telehandler, does it unstrap and all fall over. But yeah, so we got 370,000 litres. Not bad going. I can see that top bale ain't strapped on as well. I don't think. Yeah, it's just above the strap. So yeah, we've definitely gone high enough. And it'll probably fall off like that before we even get to the yard. So let's nip to the yard now and see if we can get these in storage. And the day is dragging out. Well, it is 8 o'clock nearly, so we're going to try really quickly to go get those rest of them picked up, and then we can move into August and get some canola in the ground. Yeah, let me run to the yard and see if we can get these into our bale storage. Right, so that is all of our bales into the storage area. So we'll get the Fendt and the trailer parked up in the yard, and then I think it's time for a rest and move into August, where we will drill some canola in one of the big fields. I don't know if we need any seed or lime, but we can soon get it some from the store on the way down. So yeah, get that parked in there, and then let's head to sleep. So the telehandler's still in the field, but we can collect that tomorrow. We might even need it to run some seed back and forth. So yeah, let's move on into August, where we should be able to plant or drill the canola. So we will check the sale, because we have got some money and we are looking for some equipment. But yeah, there's nothing in there really we want. Forklift mechanical. Do we need it? Probably not. Let's have a check on the animals, the chickens. So we've still got food in there. We've got quite a few eggs building up now, so that's good. Cereal factory we've not got open. So the raisins are very, very slow, but it is working. Oil it is slowly cutting through. Yeah. So I believe this is a canola month. Yes. We can drill some canola. We can also drill it in March. So we can get it twice a year. What about sunflowers? Are they twice a year? No. And corn? Nope. Shame. All the crops we want to do. Not twice a year. But yeah, I'm going to take the Fendt now. I think. Pick up the drill. And we'll go down to the biggest field and we'll get drilling some canola. Right, so we're on with the canola harvest, canola drilling. So I did have to pop to the store and get some fertiliser, but I would imagine I'm going to have to get some more, because it is putting it on at an extortionate rate. So I don't think we'll get this whole field done. So I've done field 2, which is the bigger one out of the two. So it should be a very similar size to doing both of those other fields, but at least this way it's one nice big easy field. And then I'm going to plant corn in the one bang opposite, and then I think I might do another cornfield again as well, and then do a sunflower one. So I'm not sure yet, but this will be the only one we drill this year. The rest will be planted. So I'm going to get cracked on with this, and I'll get it all drilled, and then we can go and see if we can hire a roller or buy one. Don't know. We'll see how much they are. I just wanted to show you this mod. It's pretty cool. You see the seagulls coming in as we are drilling and cultivating. How cool is that? They're following us down the line as we get the new crop in. But yeah, definitely going to need some more fertiliser. We are down to the last 400, so I will run the telehandler up there once we are empty. But for now, I will crack on. We'll get this field drilled and then we'll move on. I think November will be our next point of call, because that is where we can sell the canola oil, the eggs, but we will have to move them out the trigger so the chickens don't get stuck and can't lay any more eggs, because that would be awful, because they should be some good money. Right, I'll get this. I think I'll have managed to get to the end of the field, but I don't think I'll get down very far on the next one before I need some more fertiliser. Right guys, so we managed to get the field drilled and rolled. So I've just popped over to the chickens and I've just been moving some pallets out of the way. Just so that they can carry on producing, because now that that is drilled... Oh, we've got a pallet of honey. I've only just seen that. So yeah, so now that field is drilled, we don't need to be in August, September or October. Oh, well, I think we might need to be in October, because I think that's when the corn is be ready. Yeah, so October is... I can't remember if we planted it late or early, so it's either going to be October or November when the corn is ready. So that's when I think we'll need to rejoin, because we haven't really got anything for the sawmill now. So we could start chopping some of this down, but these little trees here, they don't really make anything, and to be honest, they're a pain to move around the yard. I've took this row out, and I've just left all the little not so good trees. We've got that one we can take out, and we've got the one over there. So I'll probably next time we will have a look around all the fields, and before we move on, I might go and take like all these fields here, this one out, this one out, this one out, take all the trees out. One, it makes access a lot easier for us, and two, we can make some good money off it, because we've got £170,000, which I'm really tempted just to buy that tractor outright, so we have no fees. And you know what? I think we're gonna. I think we should just settle that early. It's 101. So we're still with £69,000, but we have nothing on finance, so we own everything. So the only things we're going to have to look for, to be fair, are going to be, we're going to need a corn header in October. So something, corn headers. So we've got a class combine, which they don't seem to have a corn header for, but there's like this one. But as you can see, they're all pretty expensive. This is that one. So I might have a look into some different corn headers before we record the next episode, or before we do the corn, shall we say, because we need something fitting for our class. And I think, let's have a look, because I think it's quite a high horsepower combine. We should be able to get something fairly decent for it. So we have, I believe, is it that one or is it a different one? I think it's that one actually. It's the 8000 we have, and it's 790 horsepower. So we can run. Oh, there you go. He gives you the options there. So there's a sunflower header for it. It's a nice big sunflower header. We have this one as well, 8 metre corn header, 12.3 metre. So yeah, that one might actually do, you know. Paint it up the right colours, something like that. It's going to cost us £6,000. The trouble is as well, that field, if you remember from, if we go have a look at it, it's actually a very, well, we need to spray the weeds off as well, so I will have to do that next time. If it's not too late, it might be too late. But yeah, it's very narrow in the middle, this field is. Oh, let's get out of the crop because you can't see anything. There we are. So yeah, it's a very narrow field, especially in the middle bit. And I don't think, I can't remember what that roller was, size-wise, and that was about all we could fit through the middle. So let's have a look. Roller. So we ain't going to want anything much bigger than 12 metres because it was tight getting that through. But yeah, so I think we're going to leave it there today, guys. And then next time, we will move on. We'll probably, like I say, we might take some trees down in the fields we own. Might even take a couple of trees out of this field, take them back to our sawmill, convert them into money if we own that one. Might just be outside of our property there, and we'll move on and hopefully get the corn in. Which, if we get the corn in, with the little bit of honey we've got, we might be able to start our cereal production, because we're doing this one, so we'll have raisins, oats and corn, with just the honey we'll be short of. So that's what we'll look for next time. So thank you for watching. If you've liked the episode, please give it a thumbs up. If there's anything you think we could do or anything you'd like us to try, leave us a comment. And as always, if you hit the subscribe button and ring the bell, you'll get notifications of the next video. Thank you guys, and I'll see you next time.